What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph. You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, coming back to Foo Fighters. Yes, indeed. Foo Fighters fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Ben Guevara, and Ben wanted to see me react to this song by Foo Fighters called Low. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Foo Fighters, no surprise there, and the video has 22,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Low. That's all I got. Just low. It does say Foo Fighters up here. Look, this is the link I was given. Okay, so if we're not in the right spot, don't blame me. Blame Ben. He's the one who gave me this link. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I'm stuck outside you. Ooh. We could use one another night. Ooh.
That's the third.
You be my passerby. I'll be yours. Pass through screws inside, turn so tight, turning on you. I'm hanging on you. Baby blue, don't go nowhere. Beside you.
That's an interesting riff. It's an interesting riff. The root, run that root, to the 3, to the 4, to the major 7, to the 3, to the major 7, back to the root. It sounds good. It definitely catches your attention. It's not your typical chordal progression, but it sounds good. It does sound good. Perks your ears a little bit, but there's nothing wrong with that. Would I say complex? No, but interesting. Nothing wrong with breaking away from your typical 1, 3, 4, 5. Oh, heaven forbid, another pentatonic. Chordal progression. Wow, what a novel concept. No, no, it's not. But something like this, that's different. It's nice. It breaks the mold. And you don't want to have every song sound the same, because at that point, it's like, well, how do you tell songs apart? So, cool. Nothing wrong with this at all. I'm enjoying it. It sounds good. Let's keep going.
Going nowhere. I'm right beside you. You'll be my passerby. I'll be your one to pass through.
Yeah.
Screws inside. Turn so tight. Turning
Minor third. To the natural sixth.
Taking you as low as you go. As low as you go. Taking you as low as you go. As low as you go. You'll be my passerby. I'll be your one to pass through. Screws in.
Oh, it's the major sixth. Wait, hold on. Am I right about that integer?
One to pass through.
Yeah, it's the natural six. Okay, I was right. It is natural six.
Screws inside. Turn so tight. Turning on you. I'm hanging on you. Taking you as low as you go. As low as you go. Taking you as low as you go. As low as you go. Taking you as low as you go. As low as you go. Taking you as low as you.
I like that. Utilizing the flat six to the four, but rather than having the flat six go down to the four, just, a minor third, it jumps to the four above the root. I like that. Jumping up to the four. Minor six to the four. Minor six to the four. When it could be just as easily done as minor six to the four to the minor six to the four. They say they jump up an octave. I like that. Is it hard? No, it's not hard. It's just taking a simple thing like moving down a third from the minor six to the four, moving down that minor third integer, instead of going down though, going up to the octave. Just thinking outside the box gives it a whole different feel. The same note, just an octave above, gives it a completely different approach. I like it. I like that. It sounds different. It's still pleasing to the ear. It's the same note, just an octave up. I dig it. I can dig that. Let's finish this out and we'll get to the review.
Taking you as low as you go. As low as you go. Taking you as low as you go. As low as you go. Taking you as low as you go. As low as
I ain't mad at it. Nothing. I got no reason to be upset about it. It sounds good to me. I mean, I got no issue with the song whatsoever. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Foo Fighters with a tune called Low. This was a request from Ben Guevara. Okay, honestly, there's really not a lot to talk about. This is going to be a pretty short review, so let's get to it, shall we? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.7. Yep, 7.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 7.7. What does that mean? Well, a 7.7 would translate to a really good skill rating, because overall, I think this was actually a really good song. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. So there you go, a 7.7, really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. The biggest thing going for this song, the reason we're up in the 7s at all, if I'm being honest, is because of the creativity. And when I mean creativity, I don't mean from a riff standpoint or a notational selection standpoint. It's about how the riff was utilized, how the riff was shaped. What I mean by that is this. Let's just take that middle section that I talked about at length. You know, the minor 6 to the 4. The minor 6 to the 4. Now, is there anything special about taking the minor 6 to the 4? No. We've heard that riff used in many songs, especially as a pre-chorus or within a chorus itself. Not so much utilized within a verse, but that definitely utilized mostly as a pre-chorus, but utilized as a chorus as well. So we hear that minor 6 to the 4, minor 6 to the 4, minor 6 to the 4, resolved to the root. That's usually what we would hear, right? Now, it always usually goes like this. You know, we'll have the riff, that will be on the main riff, but the main root. Now, for the root, we'll usually go to the minor 6. Now, this is where things it can go either way. We can go up to the minor 6, or we can go down to the minor 6. In either case, we end up on the minor 6, and we usually, 99% of the time, if we're going to go to the 4, we go down to the 4. Doesn't matter if we go up to the minor 6 or we go down to the minor 6. Whether we're on the upper or the lower minor 6, we always go down to the 4. 99% of the time. It's very pleasing to the ear. It's what's normal, quote unquote. It's what we usually hear. It's what's almost to the point of saying it's what's expected. Okay? What they did was they went down to the minor 6, which is fine. Like I said, you can go down to the minor 6, you can go up to the minor 6. Either way, it's going to work. But they go to the minor 6, and instead of going down to the 4, like we usually hear 99% of the time, they went up to the 4.
You what?
A completely different paradigm shift. It sounded completely different. Even though it's the exact same note, just an octave apart. It's because we're so used to hearing that dissension from the minor 6 to the 4. We always hear that. Minor 6 down to the 4. 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 It always goes down. All of a sudden, we're going up to the 4. What? But that's just one example of what happened with the song. Another example. Root to the 3 to the 4 to the 7. A minor 7 to the 3, and instead of going to the 4 again, go down to the minor 7 again, resolve to the root. Didn't see that coming either. Not usually what you would see. I've heard root 3, 4 down to the major, not the minor 7, the major 7, down just a half step. Root, minor 3 to the 4, down to the major 7, just a half step down to the minor 3rd. Now, what did that create? From the root to the minor 3rd, that's a minor 3rd integer. But by taking that instead of being on the root, we go down an extra semitone to the major 7. From the major 7 to that minor 3rd. Is that a minor 3rd anymore? No, it's a major 3rd. That sounds interesting. And then even better, instead of going to the 4 like you would expect it to, it goes down to the minor, that goes down to the major 7 again to resolve up to the root. Again, is there anything impressive about that? No, but it's definitely interesting. It definitely thinks outside the box. And it perks your ears up, makes you go, whoa, what was that? And the thing is, as much as it perks your ear, it's still a very simple thing to do. It's just not done in commonplace. And that's the key takeaway from this song. Pretty much everything about this song is not done in commonplace. But everything that they did sounds good. And everything they did is actually, when you break it down, it's actually pretty simple to do. But like I've always said on the channel, simple can be very effective when it's done properly. This is a great example of what I'm talking about. Breaks free from the chains of normalcy, breaks free from what we're used to hearing, and takes some different approaches to the exact same destination. I thought that was really cool. That's where the biggest strength in this song lies. If you were to take this song, let's go back to that, minor 6 to 4. Let's say, rather than going down to the 4, or going up to the 4 above the root, let's say they had done what usually happens, and we had the minor 6 going down to the 4. It still would have sounded good, but if I'm being honest, it would have sounded passé. It would have sounded quote unquote typical, quote unquote normal. No quotes here. What we would expect from a root down to the minor 6 to the 4, going down to the 4. What we expect, because it's what we usually hear. Would that have been bad? No, it wouldn't have been bad. But I'll be honest with you, it wouldn't have been anywhere near as interesting. And as a result, the score would have gone down a little bit. I still think we'd be in the 7s. But instead of getting a 7.7, I think we would have been somewhere around 7.2, 7.3. Still would have been fine. Still would have been really good. Just not as interesting. So I think that's the key word here. Interesting when it comes to this song. I don't know, in closing, I don't know if this song was a big hit for them. I don't know if this song got radio play. I don't know if this song has ever been played live. I don't know. Maybe it has been, maybe it hasn't. But it feels to me, now, like I said, I could be wrong about this. This feels like a B-side. I'm not saying a filler track, but it's definitely, to me, it doesn't feel like the kind of song that a record label's going to look at and go, that's a hit. That's a hit song. Take this, throw it on the airways, get it into heavy rotation in every major market out there, and let's hit every single major radio station we possibly can, and let's flood it. This does not scream that. It sounds like a song that you would put on the flip side of a, okay? And is there anything wrong with that? No, it's still going to get some attention, but then again, I could be completely wrong, and this might be one of the biggest hits that Foo Fighters has ever had. I don't know. But it doesn't scream hit song. But it definitely is interesting. It'll definitely perk your ears up when you listen to it. And for that reason alone, I think it's a really good song. So that's why I'm giving it that score of 7.7. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.7, which is a really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, that did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.